Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now quite recently, London City Airport, so Haddison International here, it's the Orbx version 2 London City, got an upgrade. Some much needed upgrades in many ways. I want to show you them in this video. Also, London City Landmarks Pack got an upgrade too. And I believe they've been throwing out upgrades for the World Update UK. Which of course London's now got the highest DEM, or is it TIN, whatever it is, in the sim. And now, it all looks so amazing. I've got to ask the question, maybe we all have. How on earth is Flight Sim 2024 gonna look as good as this one does? I'll be giving you a tour and guide of both London City Airport and downtown London in this video, just so you can see how spectacular it's looking nowadays. Yeah, how on earth is Flight Sim 2024 gonna measure up to this? And will it? So let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. So I'm parked up on runway 27, as you can see, my Cessna 172 with my Haddison livery. I'm in drone cam at the moment, using my Xbox controller again for drone movement. I'll link my video I did of that just in case you're wondering. And we'll just take a quick look at the updated Haddison International London City Airport 2. There's plenty of buildings on that side, maybe I'll come back to that later. Just come along this runway here. Always nicely modelled, this runway. And the taxi lights and goodness knows what. Taxiways. We'll just cut along here. There's been a few updates here. Let's just try and highlight them for you. From what I can see, and what I remember from the previous version. We've got all these little trucks there. Very nicely modelled, very accurate. I've stayed in a hotel. I'm thinking it's around here somewhere, Travelodge Hotel at London City. And I spent days just gazing at London City, watching the aircraft take off and land. I was in heaven. But they seem to have updated quite a few things here. And you'll see definitely some things that they really needed an update, which they have done thankfully. Seems like the Docklands Light Rail, that's this rail track going along here, has been updated. From memory, that looks like it's had a bit of a facelift. There's no model Docklands Light Rail, so it's like a little tram train that goes along here. I've not seen it in this version of Orbx version 2 at least. Could be wrong, maybe I've just not seen it. But the rail line itself and the little train stop there, or the stop there, seems to have had an update. I do have London Landmarks Pack installed as well. Now I wonder, I feel there's a few more buildings here. I wonder if that's come with that, or is that with London City version 2. I'm assuming this is all part of London City version 2 by Orbx, all these extra buildings put in there. You can see the Thames barrier yonder there as well. Look at that, look at the detail they put into this. It definitely seems like it's had a bit of a facelift on the airport itself. Let's just speed up a little bit here, because as we go a little bit further, now there's an exhibition centre to the right, which is there in real life, and buildings there as well. Yes, definitely seems like they've added one or two things. One of the important upgrades to this is this bridge here. Previously, and it's been mentioned by quite a few people, this bridge, it was just like all broken down, it looked a mess. Looks like they've fixed that now. I think that's come with the updates to London City Airport version 2. So this is now all proper, you don't get that crumpled down bridge. And it'll be here, roughly, where the boundaries stop. But look at even here, the details going on here. Fantastic. All the way here, pretty much all the way up to the O2. And you've even got this sort of skyline, which is there as well. And look, these are model, little carts going along. Now, does this come with the world update? Orbx London City version 2 or London Landmarks? Or all three of them? Thinking there though, the boundary stop for London City Airport. Let me just straighten up. There we go. I think that's where, roughly here, will be where the boundaries stop. Are there any cars going along that bridge? Or is it a walkway? I'm not sure in real life. Maybe somebody can tell me that. Come back to the airport part just to finish off there. This looks now sensational. So pretty much as full as you would want it. There's quite a few more buildings on that side of this waterway here, including hotels. But what's there is fairly accurate. When I was there, I remember seeing these buildings down here, for example. There'll be more buildings here, but these buildings and the way these look are all quite accurate to the way London City is. And the surrounding parts there, and when you go into the airport itself, or nearer to the airport, yeah, looks pretty good. Can't wait to get out and just walk around this airport and goodness knows what. If it looks as good as this, if this is going to carry over, oops, to Flight Sim 2024, I dearly hope it does. It'll be nice to get the Docklands Light Rail moving there. Orbx, if you're watching this, I know I do liaise with you on a few of your packages. It'd be great to actually see the Docklands Light Rail animated there and going along that train track if that's possible. Well, I know it is, because another company, UK 2000, did that. I'll link that review down below. It's not quite as detailed as this airport. This is probably the most detailed London City we have in the sim to date. So there you go. That's a quick view of London City Airport. Doesn't it look great? What I'll do, I'll get into my Cessna 182, take off and go for a fly downtown London. Okay, so I'm back in normal mode now. We'll just throttle up, waste no more time, and we'll get up in the air. This is live weather, by the way, over London. At the time of recording this, we get a nice autumn day. Clock's just gone back as well. We're going to get less daylight hours. What a shame, because it looks a beautiful day. It's quite warm out there as well. Right. Up we go, Huddison. And what I'll do, just raise my gear there, of course. Oh, what I will do is just quickly sync my autopilot heading. Put an autopilot altitude there. Oh, trim down, trim down. Why are you going? Why are you going? Gosh, that wanted to climb. That was under its own volition there. And we'll just... I'll be actually pausing along the way just so we can see. Oh, let's just stick an autopilot on that heading, then we'll be fine. Let's just make sure that, yeah, it's fine. Active pausing along the way just to see the sights. So there you go, the bridge is looking fine. The view coming out of London City Airport, fantastic. Get that off. Just set my vertical speed to a sensible... better. There we go, we're all set. And a lot of these buildings, a lot of these colourful buildings come with the London City Landmarks pack. Just wait till we get, there we go, the L2. Good internet, touch wood at the moment. Certainly for download speeds, which is looking good for Flight Sim 2024. I believe a lot of these colourful buildings come with the Orbx London City Landmarks pack. Anything I'm talking about, I shall put it down in the description. Any videos I've done on them. So here you go, even the financial districts here. These buildings are very accurate. When you take the Docklands Light Rail to London City Airport or the O2 stop or whatever, you get an excellent view of these buildings, and these look absolutely accurate to the way they do. A couple of added buildings here and there. I'll just slow my aircraft down. Look at that for a view. Flight Sim 2024, how on earth, and look at that coming up. My goodness, the amounts of detail now. This is probably as upgraded as it will get for Flight Sim 2024. You never know, they are still working on Flight Sim 2020 even when Flight Sim 2024 releases. How on earth is this going to get more detail than it is now? When I fly over, I'm looking at these extra little details and goodness knows what. Goodness me. Oh, I've taken enough I was about to take another screenshot, but I've taken so many. My Discord's getting sick of me taking pictures of London City. It looks sensational on my PC now. Excuse me. Link to my fairly recent purchase of my budget £700 PC. That's doing all this magical stuff for me in the sim. I mean, look at the details going on. Yeah, there's still a bit of brownage going on underneath Tower Bridge there and a couple of the other bridges. Not that it bothers me that much, to be honest. Look at this. Walkie-talkie building, Gherkin of course, all the famous buildings all looking pretty spectacular, aren't they? Extra added buildings from the London City Landmarks Pack. That had an upgrade. I've noticed it just added a bit of spit and polish to some of these buildings, the famous landmarks around. Oh goodness. Wow. And what we'll do, people, we'll follow the Thames around. Am I in heading mode? I am. I mean, look at this. Might get a bit jerky here. I've got the inner builds Heathrow Airport. It can stutter around this part. Still not quite sure what's causing that. Sometimes St. Paul's, all the different landmarks of London, as you would expect. Look at how on earth, look. How is Flight Sim 2024 going to measure up to that? I dearly hope it does, because it's a sim I'll be flying. It's got to look as... One of the first things I'll do is get into Cessna 172 maybe, default, unless my 182 works out of the box. Fly around London in Flight Sim 2024 just to see how London's looking. Look at the... Yeah, like I said, a lot of these buildings are added by the Orbx London City Landmarks Pack. Whatever the full name of that pack is. Always forget it when it comes to recording videos. Coming here, London Eye, all Parliament and goodness knows what. And all different kinds of buildings which have been added as well. Even coming out, this is what you must do when flying over London. Just don't fly around the centre. Come out of it. Fly around some of the outskirts because you get some spectacular sights. Oh, look at that for a screenshot. Nope. I've got enough. Trying to stop myself. As you can hear, it makes me incredibly happy. I visit London quite a lot. I'm about an hour away from it as the crow flies. And to see it looking this spectacular in the sim, it's just a treat, really. There we go, we'll fly this way. Yeah, I do believe some of these buildings here, that's London Landmarks Pack, just adds a bit of splash and colour, doesn't it? As you would see if you were in London. Wouldn't all be bland. Depending what the weather's doing, of course. Today, to be around London today would be amazing. Look at that, even coming out, you've got all the landmarks in the distance there. And as you fly out, you're still seeing more landmarks. This is as good as we could have hoped for in Flight Sim 2020. I mean, I couldn't have hoped for better. This is still flooring me to this day, watching whenever I fly around here. It's why I fly around it a lot. I don't think there's any other city in Flight Sim 2020 that looks as good. Do correct me if I'm wrong. If you think there's a better looking city in the sim, let me know. I just think London now looks absolutely spectacular with all those packs installed in the world update. I've even got Orbx London South GB South installed as well. Maybe that's adding a few things. So 4 different layers around London. And it's eventually come together to give us a spectacular looking city that I could never ever imagine Flight Sim 2020 could have achieved. Well done, teams. Well done. The combination of them just look incredible. And Flight Sim 2024 is meant to look even better. How is it going to look better? You've got a question. I've got to come back to that question. How is it going to get better than this? I mean, you know, you could have all the mission packs, hot air balloons maybe, over this part. A tornado ripping through the heart of London. If we can do that, that'll be fun. No, I wouldn't do that to London. So there you go now, come back towards London City and land. There you go, people, just a quick video of the upgrades and just that question asked. How is Flight Sim 2024 going to match up? Is it? Let's hope so. Let me know your thoughts generally on this video. Give it a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the skies. I'll see you soon.